Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So I'm currently working on Paper Pumpkin for May 2022. This is alternative video number 17, Exploring in Color. This is a second request. Somebody asked me about doing a 3-panel card. And this is what I came up with. It's taken me several hours. Cut up about 4 sheets of cardstock that didn't come out before I got smart and got myself some printer paper. I don't know why I wasted so much of my time. So anyways, my notes are a little messy here, so I rewrote them on here for you. I'm not sure how well you can see these. Let me hold it up. But this is what we got. We have a card base, 5.5 by 8.5 by 2 1/8. Oh, card base again, 5.5 by 8.5. Scored at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. You're going to see this bigger in a minute because I have other stuff, the same stuff written down bigger. But layer number 1, you're going to need a piece that's 4 by 5 1/4. I'm using the back of the card base. Layer number 2, 3 3/4 by 4 1/4, scored at 1 inch. That will be in pebbled path. So will my card base. Layer number 3 is 3 by 4, and that's from the front of the card base. Layer number 4 is 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. This is in Daffodil Delight. Yes. Okay. Almost second guess myself. And layer number 5 is 2 by 4, and we're going to use the back piece of an envelope. So let me move my notes. We're going to go through all those measurements again. You're going to see them again. Here's my scratch paper if I need it. So let me show you what we got going on here. First of all, this is my card base. Little paper clip on it. 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. And here you go. So it is a type of Z fold. It is basically just folding, you just fold back the front part of the card base in half. That's how it's going to work. Okay. So that's our card base. It's already done for us. Now, before I show you, let me show you the middle piece. This is layer number 2. And this is pebbled path. And you're going to see this is 3 3/4 by 4 1/2, and you scored it 1 inch. So here's that 1 inch mark. That is going to attach right here for us. It's going to be a little pop out element. And then this is layer 4 and 5. But we have a piece of Daffodil Delight that is going to look gorgeous. And it's going to be a bright pop of color, unexpected. I really like this. 2 1/2 by 4 1/4, and I'm praying this card comes out the way I see it in my head. We need a piece of white, so I thought, why not use what we have? So we're going to cut up this envelope piece to 2 1/4 by 4, and we're going to do that right now before I go any further. So we need it to be 2 1/4 by 4. So I'm going to start by cutting off these end bits because that's going to, I'm going right here, and this kind of catches a bit. You can hear it, hopefully. It has a little bit of a stop there. That's going to tell me where to cut that off. Now I can turn it around this way because I want a piece that is at 4. Now I'm going to turn it this way and do 2 1/4. And if I've done this right, it's going to layer up onto my Daffodil Delight, which, look everybody, it's right. Yay! Okay. This piece is still salvageable. The others I'm going to go ahead and recycle. We are going to do some more cutting. Ready for this? So, layer number 1 is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to show you how we're going to use this. This is my card piece. We are going to cut this piece. So I'm not even going to take layer number 3 off. I'm going to leave that on the paper clip. I'm going to give it a crease just lightly, just so it'll lay nicely on the guillotine. And there goes my paper clip. So I'm going to first cut this off. Here we go. Now I'm going to move it because I want these trees in my card. So I'm going to cut 1/4 of an inch off right there. That brings it to 4. Now I need it to be 5 1/4. So I'm going to estimate here, take a snippet off the bottom. Now I'm going to turn it around and bring it to the 5 1/4 mark, which is right there. So this is my layer number 1. I'm going to set that aside. Now I'm going to show you, this is the front piece of that card base. And I was trying to determine what part of this card did I really want to go on the front of this card. And so this is the main piece in the back, right? I thought, which one looks closer to this, and I chose this bottom corner. You could have chose up the sky, but I think the colors belong down here. So I know, let me move this aside. So here's my template. I know I'm cutting here and here. So I'm going to cut across. Oh, I hate to do this at all, to tell you the truth, but it needs to be done. I'm going to cut across here and cut here. So I'm going to go like so. Let's see. Need to turn it this way and cut it at 4. Oh, see this little lip here? We're going to snip that off right off the top. We're just going to get that little shave and a haircut going off. And once again, I want this piece here. So this needs to be at 3. I'm going to lay my piece over, you can see. So this is going to get cut to 3. And that, I can still use that. And then now it's going to get turned this way at 4. And I'm thinking, it might need a little bit of a backing. I didn't intend for it to have, but I'm thinking a little backing. Yes, I do want to back it just that little bit of a hair. I do. I want to back it. So I'm going to go with another layer. So I'm going to flip this over. Oh no, we'll just use it this way. So if this, I wanted a hair over. So 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. This is going to be the back layer of that piece. So 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. Because now that I'm looking at it, it needs it. So you can, oh yeah, it just needs that little bit of that frame in there. So now that we have our layers, I'm going to move all of my goodies aside. And we're going to hopefully get this card to come out right. So I'm going to start with layer number 1, which is a little kind of backwards than my normal cards, but that's just the way I see it in my head. Blue bottle, please. All right. I got a dog dreaming back here. So we're gonna, it's my daughter's dog. I got 3 of them out here, believe it or not. All laying behind me. I can hardly move my chair anywhere. So this is gonna go right here. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm going to make sure that's down really well. Next, you could use tear tape. Me, I'm not. How this is going to work is this is going to go right there, not onto the fold, but right next to the fold, okay? The crease. So if you have your crease like this, you want that just to rest right there because it's going to close like this. So I'm going to put glue down the middle. Now how I'm going to do this is I'm going to line it up, trying to get it centered best I can. That looks really good. And then I'm just going to close it up like so. And I hope this works. Trying something different. Oh, it is. You're going to pull it and you're going to have this piece here. I really want to go over this with the bone folder. Now that I have it in its rightful place. Really give that a really good crease. Yes. When it closes, it will close flat. When you open it, it'll stand up. So 1, 2, and 3 panels. Next, we're going to glue, no, correction. We're going to pop this up on dimensionals first, because it can be a little tricky for me right now, getting it in place. And we don't want it going anywhere. Should we put some twine on it? Maybe across the bottom. Let me give it a peek. Like I figure, of course, I put it, don't want you there yet. I'm thinking still, I think we could do some of this. Why not? Let's see how much we have left and what we can work with. One of those times again that I actually use all of the ribbon or twine they give us. Let's see. Do we wrap it around this way and wrap it around that way and tie? Oh, I think we can. Looky there. I do like that idea. Okay. I'm going to wrap it around just like so. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to like, going to do a cheat sheet. We're going to put a clip there. Then I'm going to either, I kind of wanted this down over here by the path. So let's see. This is where nails are not helpful at all. And I don't want it to go that way. I want it to go this way. Otherwise, the bow will not lay correctly. Stick it in there. Come on. The struggle is real. It is so real with nails. Challenging. They look so pretty, but they are so challenging. All right. So if you don't get it tight enough, I wouldn't worry about it. I would use a glue dot, as you're going to probably see me in a minute. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to need a glue dot to stay where I want it. But I want to separate this a bit. But I do like that. Maybe not. We'll see. I really want it over more, so I'm gonna pinch it this way. And I think it needs a little something more. Let's see what we got. That just is not doing it for me. So what do we have? We have some gray, basic gray. It's not pebbled path, but it does have that bluish thing in it. We could just stick a line of this. My idea is just to stick one through there, just to give it a little added bit, and then tie a bow. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to undo this bow and tie a knot. Undo this bow. Maybe, let's see. Undo this bow. I'm not really crazy about it. Yeah, the struggle sometimes is real stuff. Okay, I do like that better. Now I'm going to need a breadth of this, whatever that is. Measurement, please, and the measurement is 6.5 inches. Just because I'm gonna pop it, hopefully. Might have to look it to get it to where I want it to go. Get it through there. and through the middle, like threading a needle. And if you have bad eyesight like I do, can't see a darn thing. Okay, that is going to be what it needs. That is going to be what it needs. So now that I got that there, we are going to put those last 2 dimensionals on there and it will hold it in place. Or you could use the handy dandy Scotch tape. I had to refill Mr. Frog. I had to go to the store and get some more tape that would fit in Mr. Frog there. Where did I put? Oh, I changed where he is. He's over here now. See? Mr. Froggy. All right. So we can snip off those extra bits. It's well placed. I don't need a glue dot. Now, with this, we are going to make a little faux bow. And tie it, yes. Now I'm going to need my reverse tweezers. I kind of cleaned my room and moved things about, so it's going to take me a while to remember where I placed everything. I just needed more room. So I want to open these up, catch everything in there, and catch my bow. Then bring it down to where I want it. Now I'm going to tie another knot with this little linen thread, and it's going to be good to go, hopefully. We always take a chance when we create a one-of-a-kind card. Release that, pull. Oh, most definitely. Okay. And one more for the road. Then I'm thinking it would have been better if that knot had been behind there, huh? Because I'm going to have to twist it, turn it. That's not... I do want it still, though. Oh, I got it. I got it. Never fear, we got it under control. Glue dot, please. So, when you guys see this one, I will be at the surgeon having him take a look at my arm. And I must tell you, my husband did a really good job of using steri strips and holding the places together where it was coming undone. He did a great job. So I'm very, very happy with that. So I'm going to come over here and add a glue dot. And we're going to tuck that little strand right there. We're going to pick up another glue dot. This one, the back came right off. Add it right there. And pop this strand. Oh, most definitely right in its place. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh, it's an airplane. We're not even really by, well, we are by an airport, but a little municipal airport. That's it. Okay, am I happy with this bow business? We'll see what I can do. We'll see. But I do like it. Actually, okay, the knot business on top is giving me pause. That is not gonna, it's just not gonna cut it, guys. And I'm sorry that I'm like struggling with this, but I cannot see leaving something like that on there. So we have to undo it, possibly. Let's see what I got to undo this sucker with. We're gonna have to go with the old make a bow, stick it on there the old-fashioned way, or wrap it around, because that little idea of mine, as you guys can tell, does not work. Well, it actually worked, but not to where I wanted it to be. Oh my gosh, I'm about ready to cut the whole thing off and just say screw it. Let's do this. Cut the knot off, and hopefully the first knot will be salvageable. And it is. Oh, okay. So, my husband's yelling at the dog. It's he's a little multi-poo. He's like 12 years old. My son's dog, the one we took from him. Little alarmist of little guy. Okay, so we need a bow. So we're going to just do it this way. The old-fashioned way of making a bow. If I can pick up the yarn, that is. Thread. We're going to make a loop right on top of the little knot problem that I did. Yep, there we go. We're just going to have a single bow, which is going to be just as pretty. Going to use some glue dots to hold those little, yes, 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 yes. There. And a glue dot for good measure, right there, so it holds everything where I want it. Just this is twisted. Oh, sometimes, you know, sometimes it's like, work with me and not against me, but that little twist in the yarn thread, it's gonna drive me to distraction. All right, so there's, now we're gonna put this on its counterpart, right? And they're like, oh lady, you were taking too long. I do apologize. This is a one card, one only. I can't replace it. I can't redo it. I don't have enough to make a spare because I am all out of paper pumpkin supplies, basically. I mean, I think I have one card base left, but I don't think it would have worked as well as this particular. And remember, this is a really tiny border around this. Oh, that is so nice. I do love that. Okay, so this is designed to where it will go just like that. But let's see, because this piece, I want to make sure that you do not see. Let's see. Because otherwise I gotta fix something here. So those are those layers. Let's use a little clip here to see. And it's going to close like so. And this piece, yes, I wanted that little pop of yellow is what we're going for. Nailed it. I am so happy. I'm wondering, should we put a little pop of yellow there? I do have some. Oh, I think so. I think we're going to do that. Oh, I love this. I think we're going to add that little pop of unexpected yellow right there. So this is 2 1/8 by 4 and by 5.5. 2 1/8 by 5.5. So let's see. 2 1/8. So here's 2 1/8, and come back 1/4 of an inch. And I might have that little strip. Oh, wait, this might come out better than I even expected. That's not quite long enough. I was wondering. So now we're going to cut it this way. We're going to cut 2 1/8, come back 1/4 of an inch. I just want to see. I don't want to undercut this piece. So it's going to go here. This is going to come here. Oh my gosh, is that going to be gorgeous? Look at that bright color. Okay, we had, where's my little piece that we just took off of this card front? We could even layer this up in there. Just ever so slightly. Oh my gosh. That is really, really pretty. So do I pull it here? It would be like so. Oh my God, I love this. Absolutely love it. Okay, we're going to do this. So let's see. I want this. That's 1/8 of an inch between here and here. And that's actually, we're going to do 1/4 of an inch, which I just did, right? I just did 1/4 of an inch all the way around. So I'm going to take it down. This is 5 1/2. It needs to come down to 5 1/4. Now that's going to snuggle up right there. This is going to come into play right there. I'm okay with leaving that bit of a border because this is going to get glued to it. So that's what we're going to do. So this is another layer piece. This is 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. So that means this piece here, we need to cut off 5 1/4. It needs to come down a shave and a haircut. So I'm going to estimate first taking a little off of there, and then I'm going to turn it around as I struggle to pick it up. This is 5 1/4. Now we're going to do it again, estimate, because I'm going to bring it down, I think, to 5. Let's take a look. Yep, to 5. So there, and then a snip off the back. Just so I'm not removing too much off of one end. And perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's glue this down. Then we're going to glue it down to the rest. And we will be on our way here. That is out. I can't believe that we got to use this strip on this card. I am so ecstatic. And I'm really, really okay with that yellow. Normally, I probably would not be so, but it's going to be gorgeous. This so far might be actually my favorite card. Sometimes it's the unexpected card that you make that's going to really bring this together. Okay, so that's okay. Got a little bit of glue smear right there. Open this up now. For this piece, we're going to glue down. Now we still have to do a little bit of stamping in this card on our white piece. Ooh, yes. So we have all of that done. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Okay, so I want glue from here to here. And I'm almost like, I am so excited, guys. You have no idea. I'm like, yes. So there's that little yellow pop around the card. Oh, yes. It's so pretty. Look at that. This one needs a little. Oh my gosh, but you get everything. And you could, if you wanted to write more, in fact, we will do that. We will put another piece on the back. Just give me a minute, because we're going to stamp on this piece, on this side of it. What are we going to put? Oh, we're going to put my favorite saying from this stamp set on there. And this time we are going to stamp it in, let me grab it, Pebbled Path. So, absolutely beautiful. Now, I do think we need a little bit more. What do we have that I could use? Okay, I'm going to get into the box, everybody. Let's close this down. We got to look, because I want a little bit of something. Let's see what we got in our goodies. Oh, we could put that. Yep, that's going to finish it. Those are my last pieces. Those are my last two little elements from this kit. But this card deserves these pieces. It's worthy of them. And then we have to cut another little piece of white so we have something to, just painted my nail with glitter, right? So, oh, wow, is all I can say. Let me get a towel here. Now the decision is, where's my other piece? Do I put them up on glue dots? And the answer is going to be, you betcha. They deserve it. They are worthy of dimensionals. So 1, 2. I feel like this should have been my last card, but it's not. I still got, I don't know if I can top this one, guys. This is so cool. Oh, just in love with this card. I cannot tell you how much. Do I want it? I want this here. And I want this coming here. Like so. Wow. Okay. But we're not done. We need one more piece that is, here's my little measurement. The envelope piece, 2 1/4 by 4. And let's see, I think I have another envelope piece that we can use. I do, right here. Nope, that's an envelope itself. Oh, I can use that just as well. This is the back of a card. So we're cutting it to 2 1/4 by 4. So let's cut to 4 first. That'll leave me that nice piece. And 2 1/4. And this is to write a message. Yes, we're gluing onto the Moody Mauve color piece. A hidden panel to write whatever you would like on this card. Now let's deck it out some more, okay? We got to add some more stuff. We got to do the Wink of Stella, guys. We got to finish her off. And we're going to use those faux sea glass because I think they look more like little pebbles on a beach. And we're going to use these white ones here. And I want these large ones for the front of the card. I'm going to add them, I think, right here. 1, 2, this 1, 3, and then up here we're going to do these teeny tiny ones. We're going to do 1 and 2. Oh, I do love that. And then do we repeat? No, I could just really go on and on and on. Now, we have to Wink of Stella this card. So all the clouds, just brush it along where you see white streaks, and trust me, it's gonna be beautiful. We are gonna do, there's no water on here, so I'm always stuck like, what do I do next? I need that to come off a little bit. So we're gonna do all the little yellow flowers. Thank goodness it's not Scotch broom, because Scotch broom, I got a sinus infection. I haven't had one in probably 7 years. Well, 6 years actually. And got 1 day without my Flonase, and I got, oh, we're going to streak the yellow here. We're going to make that, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, don't forget, these ones need Wink Stella, and wait till I hold it up and you see all the shimmer and shine. You can do these little trees. And don't forget here. Now we got to open this up. Okay, open it up all the way. And we have to do... Oh my, oh my. You are just a beautiful piece of artwork. This is whoever designed this paper pumpkin kit. You outdid yourself, people. Because this is fabulous. So we're doing all of the yellow, not the copper clay, but that Daffodil Delight. And we're going to do this little bit there. And hopefully when I hold this up, look at that. Just sparkles. Just sparkles. But that is my version of a 3-panel card. Cannot forget the glasses. So, oh no, it got smeared. I might have to take this little bit apart afterwards. And I want to do that little bit. And it needs its perfect little envelope. So that's my version of a 3-panel card using one card base, Pebbled Path, Daffodil Delight, a couple envelope pieces. Well, one envelope piece at least, but I hope you guys think this is as awesome as I do, because boy, I really, really, really like this. This here, oh, and I didn't even plan on that, but it's so cool. Okay, so I'll let you guys take a look. But more than anything, I want to invite you guys back to my Wonderland. Thanks for watching, and thank you for all of your wonderful support. Bye-bye now.